All right, y'all. So this video topic, okay, is going to be on All-Negro Comics. All-Negro Comics. All-Negro Comics was the very first black-owned comic book publishing company. Okay. Now, this is important. Okay, because All-Negro Comics was founded by a black man named Orrin Evans in 1947. Okay. The very first superhero to come from All-Negro Comics was Lion Man. So Lion Man was actually the first black superhero in America. Lion Man. Okay? Now, the reason why I felt it was extremely important to make this video and to talk about this is because most people believe, and I'm talking about black people, most black people believe Black Panther was the first black superhero, and that's not true. Matter of fact, Black Panther is a counterfeit version. Black Panther is a copycat of Lion Man. Stan Lee and Marvel Comics stole the idea of Lion Man for a Black Panther. So when the Black Panther was created by Stan Lee and Marvel Comics in 1966, Black Panther was a stolen superhero concept. Okay? And they stole the superhero concept for a Black Panther from All-Negro Comics and Orrin Evans. Okay? Now, what I'm going to be doing in this video, throughout the rest of this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the similarities between Lion Man and Black Panther, and showing you guys how Marvel Comics and Stan Lee stole the idea, stole the concept of Black Panther from Lion Man and All-Negro Comics. Now, as I said, Lion Man was created first. Okay, Lion Man came first. Lion Man, okay, was invented by Orrin Evans, founder of All-Negro Comics, in 1947. Okay, Lion Man was a wildcat animal-themed superhero, right? Lion Man is a lion. Now, Black Panther was created in 1966 by Stan Lee and Marvel Comics. Black Panther is also a wildcat animal-themed superhero. The only difference between Lion Man and Black Panther is Lion Man is a lion and Black Panther is a leopard. But you guys can see that the general concept is the same. Lion Man and Black Panther are both wildcat animal-themed superheroes. Except Lion Man came first. Black Panther was inspired by Lion Man. Now, when you look at the Lion Man story, right? When you look at the storyline behind Lion Man was from America. Then eventually he migrates to Africa. Okay? Now, Black Panther is from Africa, right? He's from the African continent. Then eventually he migrates to America. So as you can see, it's the same thing. Opposite, but the same thing. Generally, it's the same thing. Lion Man, as I said, was from America. Then eventually goes to Africa. Remember, Lion Man came first. Lion Man came in 1947. Black Panther comes in 1966. Black Panther is from the African continent, then eventually migrates to America. The same but opposite, right? No, when Lion Man migrates from America to Africa, Lion Man goes to the Gold Coast, right? The Gold Coast is located in West Africa, right? And in the Gold Coast, there's a powerful natural resource called uranium. Uranium is the most powerful natural resource in the Gold Coast in the Lion Man storyline. Uranium is a radioactive metal used to build weapons for nuclear warfare. Okay? Now, when you look at the Black Panther story, right? When you look at that fake ass, counterfeit Black Panther story, right? In Wakanda, right? Wakanda also had a very powerful natural resource called vibranium. Now, vibranium is a metal that absorbs energy. So in the Lion Man storyline, okay, the powerful natural resource is uranium. In the Black Panther storyline, the powerful natural resource is vibranium. And remember, Black Panther was invented first. Lion Man was invented first. Lion Man comes in 1947. Black Panther comes in 1966. Now, when you look at the Lion Man storyline, okay, as a citizen of America, right, Lion Man, as a civilian of America, right, Lion Man was college educated, okay? He was educated in science and technology. And the ironic thing about that is in the Black Panther storyline, right, as a citizen of Wakanda, right, Black Panther was also technologically and scientifically educated. Similarity. So this is why black people should not be supporting Marvel Comics. This is why black people should not be supporting Black Panther. This is why black people should not be supporting Stan Lee. And this is why black people should not be shouting or hashtagging Wakanda forever. Okay? Because all that shit is stolen property. Okay? That they stole, that these white folks stole from a black man in a black company. All right? Orrin Evans. Okay? Orrin Evans inspired Stan Lee. All-Negro Comics inspired Marvel Comics. Okay? There's nothing original about Black Panther. He's a ripoff of Lion Man. Lion Man is the original black superhero. Now, just to give you guys a little, information about All-Negro Comics. Okay, All-Negro Comics, like I said, was founded in 1947. Okay, as the first black-owned comic book publishing company in America. Okay, All-Negro Comics was founded in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Okay, Orrin Evans, okay, is crowned as the founder of black comic books. Okay, because he was the first. He was the first black person to found a comic book company. Okay, so all you guys, all black people out there, need to get you a copy. You need to buy you a copy of All-Negro Comics. Okay, there was only one issue of All-Negro Comics. Okay, it was a very short-lived company, unfortunately, and the reason why All-Negro Comics was short-lived, because today, had Negro Comics still be around, it would be a multi-billion-dollar company by now. Okay, but the only reason why there was only one issue, of All-Negro Comics was because of the distribution. Okay, the distribution. Now this segment right here is very important, and You know, that's going to be, you know, for me to, let me put it to you like this. All-Negro Comics was in business with a white distribution company. That's the problem. Okay, this whole distribution thing is a big deal for me. You know, black people, we need distribution. We need manufacturing, we need distribution, we need retail, and we need customers. We need black people to support black retail. Okay? But because All-Negro Comics did not have a, or because All-Negro Comics was not in business with a black distributor, okay, All-Negro Comics did not last. Now, that's not the fault of Orrin Evans, okay? The problem is there was no black-owned distribution company back then in 1947, and today in 20, well, I don't want to give it a date. I don't want to date this video, but even today, there's still no black-owned distribution network, okay? And that's what we desperately need. So the distribution company that All-Negro Comics was in business with was a white-owned company, and they decided to cut ties with All-Negro Comics because they were being successful. A lot of, you know, black people were supporting All-Negro Comics. Black people loved, black people back in the late 40s, the early 50s, they loved All-Negro Comics. They loved Iron Man. They loved Lion Man. They loved Lion Man. Okay? It's just All-Negro Comics didn't last because of the white distributor that All-Negro Comics had a business relationship with. You know, they didn't want to see All-Negro Comics thrive. They did not. Okay, so they decided to end the business relationship with All-Negro Comics. And because All-Negro Comics didn't have a distribution to use, distribution is highly important when it comes to business, All-Negro Comics was forced to shut down, unfortunately. But I'm going to elaborate more on distribution and manufacturing and that whole, you know, that whole transaction. I'm going to break that down in a different video because that deserves a topic in all itself. But I just wanted you guys to understand that distribution is very important. And, you know, had there been a black-owned distribution company, you know, for print and, you know, comic books and stuff like that, back then, All-Negro Comics would be alive today. Okay? Lion Man, there would be no Black Panther had Lion Man survived the late 40s. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys appreciate the video. Hope you guys appreciate the information. I'm Cali Red, Cali with a K, Red with a double D. I'm recording this video out in the Inland Empire. The Inland Empire is located in Southern California. Okay, the Inland Empire consists of 2 neighboring counties, Riverside County and San Bernardino County. All right. Black people, black people, black people. We definitely need more comic books, black-owned comic books, okay, with black superheroes. We don't need white folks to, you know, come up with these fake-ass black superheroes for us. Okay, we can do that shit ourselves and we can make them better. All right, so until the next video, black people, I love you. Be safe, stay blessed, black power.